Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is January the 14th and I'm using my new Trigger Zones trading system. I have gone as far as to call my Trigger Zones the Holy Grail trading system. Now this is mainly because of this indicator that I call a magic indicator. It's the TZ. TZ is short for trigger zones. It really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now I call that the flow of the market, which is what you have to master. Now before I take any of these trades in the morning, I'm up before 6 a.m. I actually get up at 5:30, and in roughly between 6 and 7 I am putting together my daily trade plan. We can take a look at that for today. Here it is, my daily trade plan for January the 14th, 22. Now every one of the trades I took were directly from the daily trade plan. It's very clear whether you should be buying and or selling. Keep in mind that not all of these trades will work out, but approximately 9 out of 10 will. And that's why you must wait and follow the rules, as it says right here. Follow the rules within the trigger zone system. Wait for a pullback, for a better trade entry, and once you catch the beginning of the cycle, well, let's just say you're going to get some pips. No guarantees. Doesn't mean you're going to get 50 or 100 pips, but you're going to get some pips. So now, if you want to know some more information on this, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Keep in mind that I do charge $100 a month for it. And if you are not following a daily trade plan, in other words, making your own, that is the number one main reason why you are failing. Traders who do not have a trade plan are doomed to fail. So let's move right along into the trades. So on this euro dollar, I sold it. Matter of fact, most of them I sold except for the euro Aussie. I took all the trades hovering around 6 to 6:30. I took one later as I had to wait for charts to line up so I can actually take the trade. I love trading this DAX 30 because day in and day out, these two right here, along with silver by the way, which I didn't trade today. Charts didn't quite line up in time, and I try to get into trades between 6 and 8, and I try to be done trading between 9 and 10, the absolute latest. And today I was done trading by 8:20, and it's only 8:30 right now as I am doing this video. Euro dollar, there's the arrow. Higher time frames, the daily trade plan said to sell, so that's exactly what I did. Got in here and I closed it out. Has to be 10 pips because it's the euro dollar. The dollar's on the right hand side. So 10 pips on the euro dollar paid, as you can see, $1,000. Moving right along to the euro Aussie. It's a little bit more to the right. Got to shift this over because it's on the left side here. Euro Aussie. This is the only one that I bought. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Right here on this red candle. Didn't go much against me. Just the way I like to trade. Went about 9 pips against me. If I stayed in the trade, I'd be making more. But when I close out the trade, let's check to see how many pips that is. Closed out the trade here. It did qualify for a great way to trade as the goal line was going up. And let's see now. Closed out the trade, it looks like, with 20 pips. and 20 pips on the Euro Aussie paid out $1,523. Moving on to the next trade. Euro Yen. Here we go. This one I sold it. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Another one. I was borderline to being a great way to trade, but I knew with 95% certainty I had a winner. Went against me only 6 pips. Could have made a lot more, 45. But I was happy with 21 pips, and 21 pips on the Euro Yen paid $1,845. Keep in mind, for about the past 2-3 months, my happy zone is roughly 200 or more pips a day. Many years ago, I was happy to get 10 to 20 pips. But as the years go by and you keep buying more and more education, your trading will get better and better. And the more education you get, the more pips you'll be making. And when you make more pips, well, guess what? You're going to make a lot more money. Remember, there's 3 things you need to succeed at trading, and that is, number 1 is you need a lot of chart time. Number 2, you need a lot of demo trading. That is correct, demo trading. Do not trade live because you will lose your money to the brokers. That is a guarantee. And the third thing you need is education. Lots of education. The more, the better. Get as much education as what you can afford. I could afford it. I spent over $75,000 on education, and I've got over 50,000 hours of chart time in. You must follow somebody who is successful, and every trader who is successful in the world will tell you exactly the same thing I just told you. If you do not do those 3 things, especially the education, and once you get the education, don't be lazy, do the homework. Way too many traders are lazy. They will not do the homework. And guess why 95% of the traders are failing? So that is a very good tip for the day. Let's see now, where was I? Moving right along. Let's get into the futures, these instruments that actually pay the most. Let's run a check on this S&P 500. There's the arrow, higher time frames, daily trade plan. Remember, you must have a daily trade plan. Here we go. Took the trade here, didn't even go 1 pip against me. And it just, imagine if I would have stayed in for this, 428, a lot more. But I was happy once I established the fact that I got 200 or more pips, and this is well over 400 pips. I ended up with 158 pips, and those 158 pips on the S&P 500 paid $7,875. Moving right along to the Russell. Let's run a check on that. I sold it. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Another one that didn't even go 1 pip against me. Pulled the trigger at that cursor. Could have made a lot more, by the way. Russell 238. But I was very, very happy with 87 pips. It has to be 87 pips because the Russell pays $10 a pip. Keep in mind the S&P 500 only pays $5 a pip. So 87 times $10 times 10 lots, it paid out $8,700. Moving right along to NASDAQ. Careful with the NASDAQ. It pays $20 a pip. Be careful. Here we go. Another one that didn't even go 1 pip against me, just the way I love the trade. Could have made a lot more. You remove the last 2 digits, it's 166 pips. I ended up closing out the trade here. Again, just being happy. with 46 pips, because 46 times 20 times 10, use a calculator, those 46 pips on the NASDAQ paid $9,200. Moving on to the last trade, the DAX 30. Be careful with this one. This one pays $37.50 a pip. After I saw that it broke the bottom here, I knew I was going to get some pips. I wasn't expecting a lot, but you don't have to. Let's see. Got in. I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes, because this is so, if you move it just a bit one way or the other, hard to get a reading. It looks like 294. I'm going to get a calculator out and divide the money by 37.50 and get an accurate reading. I just used a calculator and it turned out to be 294 pips and ticks, whatever you want to call it, and those 294 ticks paid $11,062. Another great day of trading using my trigger zone system. I just added up all the pips and ticks and it worked out to be 636 pips, a lot more than what I said earlier. As I said, I was correct, a lot more than 400, and those 636 pips paid $41,206. So if your system is not producing like my trigger zone system, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so and to get more information, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see the trigger zone system, this write-up. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. You have to learn this, and this magic indicator, the TZ indicator, will help a lot to accomplish that. My trigger zone system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your platform. Included are 9 MT4 templates, 11 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now there's a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus stuff to help you with your learning curve. Now there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 50 training videos. Keep in mind each one of these subjects or ways, there's 2 videos about 20 minutes long each. Now, I'm not going to go through everything here. Quite simple. All you got to do is put the video on pause, pick up the phone if you have any questions, and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, simple again, just send me an email. Keep in mind that there's an underscore right here. Now, I really do prefer Skype. I made it simple and easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and as long as you have a Windows 10 computer, we will have immediate connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and the next video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.